Welcome to a very special edition of the P&B World Cup show. I'm Abel Sunday, and what a journey it has been through 39 days of unforgettable football, breakthrough goals, dramatic upset, and moments that will live forever in World Cup history. Today, we cut fall on the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and it ends with a new champion. Spain are world champions, edging Argentina 1-0 in a gripping final to lift football's biggest prize. It was a contest of quality, courage, and fine margin, with Las Rojas standing tall on the stage. Joining me to break down every key moment, tactical masterstroke, and talking points from this historic final is one of the finest of football analysts from Port Harcourt, the insightful Jackson Caleb. So grab your teacup, because me and this sport start now.
Imagine saying television, movies, news, and entertainment dey your pocket, just like that. Welcome to Free TV app. Now the #1 digital TV app for Nigeria. Free TV app get over 100 live TV channels, breaking news, sports, Nollywood movies, small pikin shows. Begin the watch. To get the app, just search Free TV for Google Play Store or Free TV.English for Apple App Store, or scan the QR code for your screen. Registration will take you seconds. You fit use phone number, email, WhatsApp, Google, or Apple ID. OTP even dey, so make your account stay safe. For inside the app, the live TV section get over 100 licensed channels with program guide, pause, rewind, and catch up. Free TV no be ordinary app. Now digital revolution. Download Free TV today.
Tired of the snow? Tired of the bad TV signals? You don't tire for this picture? Oh yeah, make you follow Unorodo. Nigeria don't go digital with Free TV. Over 100 channels they wait you. Sport, news, and better entertainment for your own language. No matter where you dey. Whether for city or whether for village, the satellite signal they reach every corner of Nigeria from day one. No monthly payment again. Once you get Ogbonge free to air decoder, you don't win. This one, not our own national asset. Even from your phone, you feel watch out. Just download the Free TV app and carry your TV go anywhere you dey go. Scan that code now or call 0700-388-7277. Free TV. Digital TV for free.
Live from the nation's capital. It's no longer news that we have a new champion already being crowned. Spain won the World Cup yesterday, while 1-0 against the defending champion Argentina. But what a moment it has been. Well, Spain completely suffocated Argentina, holding them to just 2 total shots and 0 shot on target over 120 minutes. Was that tactical perfection from Luis De La Fuentes, or did Scolani get his setup completely wrong? But for me, I think that was a total dominance from the Spaniards, knowing fully well the kind of caliber that the Argentina team is. They just have to know how to, if I suffocate the midfield and make sure that nothing comes out for them. Even the supply to Messi was cut short, and you see that Messi was just a shadow of himself throughout the. So what happened? And of course, that will question, or that is why everybody will ask, is that the best defense so far in the tournament would concede just 1 goal in the entire game, in the entire championship? I beg your pardon, just 1 goal. I think that's another World Cup record. Just 1 goal for the entire championship, which Spain did. But looking at Spain and going forward, you see Martinez made a historic 11 save to single-handedly drag Argentina into extra time, even in a losing effort. Does this go down as greatest individual goalkeeping performance in a World Cup finals? Indeed, definitely. I think 11 save, that let's even assume that 3 got in. It could have been the end of the story. But making 11 save, clear chances, that tells a lot about the caliber of a coach that he is, Martinez is, and looking at how the performance, and even he was very composed very, very composed on that. On a very good day, you could say Martinez could be one of the best goalkeeper in the world. I was told that the insightful Jackson Caleb just joined us all the way from Port Harcourt. Jackson, good morning. How is your city this morning?
Is that parent who happy face of joy, continue to be MSC. That's how we are.
This song that you are singing, you know that this station is affiliated to Argentina, right? Yeah. So if you do not hear your audio, just know that we've off the mic. So if you not hear it, they know that we're off the mic.
Off the mic, I will call up we'll find it again.
Okay, Caleb, let's dive in. Before you come, I was giving a background of what really happened in yesterday's finals. Looking at what the Spaniards did, De La Fuente, he suffocated the midfield, and I think Argentina was cut short. So Messi was rendered useless in that. Sorry to use that word, but looking at what De La Fuente did yesterday, do you think that was a masterclass tactician or tactics? I beg your pardon. Pardon.
De La Fuente, there's something about Spanish coaches. There is always something about Spanish coaches, especially when it comes to their build-up style of play. You know, I went back to watch 2022, the last World Cup, 2022, and then I saw the way Luis Enrique likes to build up, and then there was a big difference. Although there were similarities with style of play, but there were key differences. However, this Spanish side, like we've always said, one thing has stood out for them. Each of them are specialists at what they do, be it the goalkeepers, be it the centre backs. They have something that they are special at doing. So De La Fuente being able to make use of these talents and harness them together as a team has been something that has been keeping them going. Now I remember clearly that not many people would have rated them favorites. But then again, remember that these people won the Euros and then came up to a Nations League final. So that again was a very glaring light that kept us on the radar. And then again, yesterday, we've always said this thing that when it comes to possession, just Spain is going to take the ball. So it was not really anything different. It was not really, I would not say anything different, because even the Argentine aggressiveness could not overpower the way Spain wanted to play. And sorry to say, I think Argentina should be even happy with this result, because Spain played them a bit out of respect. Because you could see some chances where they had one or two to counter, 3 against 2, and then they would rather just give a safe pass, keep the game flowing, keep the game going. But then again, the players that we spoke just did what they know. And this was what we were saying against Portugal, that it was not just about the utter dominance, but about how they keep the ball in the midst of those haggardness, in the midst of those aggressiveness. They just know how to find the loose end, the next pass, the safest run, and the players always run. It's not that when you pass the ball, it's not that they are standing, they are moving too. So that again gives them the extra drive to keep playing the ball. And then again, combined with their style of play, everything just went in sync for them. This is the lowest possession we have seen Argentina hold for a very long time, even in the final World Cup. And they didn't even have as at 90 minutes, they didn't have a shot, not to talk of a shot on target. So that shows you utter domination from the Spanish side.
Indeed. Enzo Fernandez saw red card in stoppage time, leaving Argentina a man down for all of the extra time. Was that moment of indiscretion the exact moment Argentina back-to-back dream died? Because why will you do that? Just that, I think you know you're on yellow card already. Why don't you behave yourself? Let me get your take on that.
I mean, that's what you've said already. I mean, when you watch the second yellow, even the first yellow self, to be honest, at some point the Argentines' their tempo began to rise. They began launching into challenges. Be calm. This is a final. Before you commit a foul, you should be careful of how far the game has gone. You don't just enter the game and begin to launch challenges, begin to take on tackles, because it will cost your team later one way or the other. Look at the second yellow card. He was already on a yellow card and he was aggressively running for that tackle. However, I expected him to just refrain from the press. Okay, you know what? Don't try and press. Let him pass the ball. Let him get away with the pass. Then pick another person, press inside the midfield, and then you win the ball. Those were things that were expected from Enzo Fernandez. Coming in a game after England, we even expected him to threaten the Spanish goalkeeper because we know what he's capable of doing. In the game against England, he had 5 shots. Coming to this game, he had 0 shots. So we expected that anytime he got the ball, he should have at least tested the range of the goalkeeper. But he didn't do any of that. He didn't even try and create any chance for Alvarez. But instead, he got his team more damage. And the moment that red card came, we knew that victory delayed cannot be victory denied. And we just knew that some way somehow they was going to get the goal. And it only took mentality, like I said yesterday. Because if we say both and Maradona, although some of these coaches did not have a very good, successful spell, but then again, we've had managers who've made World Cup moments. Players like, I can't remember the coach, but they are Germany longest serving coach, the one that won the World Cup in 2014. Anytime I watch that World Cup, I remember the stack of stars that those guys had. It was as if this Galaxy came to play that. Those guys were star. And then coming into the World Cup 2018, we saw we have the sham. So, but then again, among the list of coaches, I've tried to get some of their names right. Among the list of coaches, I think there are plenty can step in, having won the World Cup as the oldest manager, having won the World Cup by considering the least amount of goals to win the World Cup. So that alone signifies how crucial his tactics. And then again, remember this guy at age 60 was coaching under 19. So to show you that this guy has been into the philosophy of the game. So yeah, I would give him a high standing amongst those coaches. I cannot easily discredit him, but then again, I think I can applaud him for the numerous achievements that he has set his Spanish side for. I will give him credit for that.
Of course, indeed, I think he's one of the best manager internationally so far. And looking at what he has done, holding the Heroes and also the World Cup now in his own pocket, I think he has done so well. But let's see what he's going to do the next in 2030. Let's see what he's going to do, and of course with the qualification for the how they call the Euros, Nations League, how they call that is going to come. Will start He's going to come start. So let's see what he's going to do with this his team. But with an active 38 matches unbeaten streak and holding both the Euros and World Cup trophies, is this current Spanish squad officially better than the legendary 2008 and 2012? If you remember those golden guys, the golden generation, in 2010, they won the likes of Xavi, David Villa, Casillas, you can name them. They won the World Cup in South Africa 2010. But can we say this squad is better than that time, those squad that they have 16 years ago?
No, I can't say that. I cannot say that. Even watching the match yesterday.
So you can't say that.
I won't say that. If you watch the aura coming from that place, just like you could feel these guys, like you know what these guys are capable of doing. At some point, when you just look at them, it was as if there was this joke that someone said, the way I'm looking at them, imagine that they now beat Spain. Spain now say, let me go and call my senior brothers. And I say, why are your senior brothers? They now show this kind of people. You run now. You will go home. You will be apologizing. Because these guys are they are the maestro of this tiki-taka. Because they didn't even show the complete squad. We don't have an active Busquets that is there. We saw Xavi, we saw Iniesta. We didn't see David Silva. One of the big pocket passes. We saw that we have David Silva, we have Iker Casillas, we have Sergio Ramos. Imagine in 2010, Sergio Ramos was the player that had the most passes. He right back completed the.
And you have a certain PK there.
So imagine you even had Carlos Puyol, you had PK there. So those guys at that time, they were at peak level for both club and country. Kudos to this Spanish side, how they've been able to carry on with the legacy and the pressure embedded on them. But you cannot match them by their tactics and their level of ability Even in the okay, let's even say we want to go head for head now. Who does Fabian Ruiz match between Xavi or Iniesta? How can we say that he displaces in the midfield? He cannot displace any of them. Who does Dani Olmo displace in the midfield of David Silva or in the midfield of Andres Iniesta? He cannot displace any of them. So you see that even Cesc Fabregas, but you cannot easily displace Cesc Fabregas in that midfield. So to show you that these guys at that time they were stacks of stars. Those guys were another galaxy of their own.
Okay, as we try to wrap up, looking at Rodri winning the Golden Ball, the player of the tournament, a lot of people said that Messi is supposed to be in that conversation. But from your opinion, do you think Messi stands have more, should I say, have done much for his country than Rodri for Spain?
For me, I know a lot of people might not agree with my opinion, but I think Messi deserves the Golden Ball. And just like I've been saying, Messi came second in the goal scoring chart. Messi came second in the assist chart. Messi came first in key chances or key passes per game. Messi came first in the total dribbles at this World Cup. I think as of yesterday he reduced to second. Messi came first in what do you call it? In the big chances created. So imagine being first or second in almost every statistics that has to do with creation of chances, goal scoring, and then he had 12 GA, scoring about 77% of the goals Argentina had. So that alone puts him far beyond Rodri. Not to discredit that Rodri has been very instrumental in the